Genius.
Oh, make sure I'm rolling. All right, 9, 10, 11. Wow. Wow. You feel good?
A little closer to you like I like you.
Yeah, that's all right. Welcome to the show, man. Well, we got Billy from Billy's Bacon here, and it's Bill. It's Bill E.
William Ernest. I'm named
William
after my two great uncles, my great
Okay.
uncle William and my great uncle Ernest.
So I just wrapped up my first interview here at Barber Vintage Fest, which is where we're at. We're at the Isle of Triumph. We're having a great time with our friends from Triumph, and Bill was checking out my setup because it is relative to new and exciting to check out. And we got into conversation, and he goes, "How did it even happen?" I got a sticker from Billy, the only sticker on my entire trailer.
It makes my day.
Yeah, because we met 2 years ago.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
That was my first time here.
Well,
I've been to Barber, but it was my first time coming for the Vintage Fest.
Right. Well, and so for our friends at home, because we talked that day, but it's been 2 years, and now we've had an additional 30 seconds to talk. Give us a little background, a little introduction on who you are and what you're doing here.
Well, my name is Billy Stitt. Grew up in the Mississippi Delta, learned how to make bacon as a teenager, went on to be a chef in a small restaurant, and then went in the corporate restaurant industry for over 20 years. Retired, opened my own little burger joint called Billy's. Then
Is Billy still open?
Yeah, oh yeah. We're down in Fairhope, Alabama.
Okay.
And that was 13 years ago. And about 8 years ago, I said, now it's time to chase my dream and start my bacon brand.
Start the bacon brand.
I got my USDA license. And then in relation to motorcycles, I grew up riding. My friends had bikes. We did a lot of fun stuff, had scooters and stuff. And I was looking at my 55th birthday, and I was like, man, I got to change my life. I'm way overweight. I'm not happy.
This is coming out of the corporate world, or you're already into the...
I'm already on my own.
Okay.
On my own. Yeah. And I was like, man,
really just getting in there.
I said, I want to lose 55 pounds
nice.
before my 55th birthday. And I lost 80.
Oh.
Yeah. And it took me a couple of years, and I've been able to hold it off. And but I put it in writing. I said, I'm going to reward myself with a bike. And as a kid, I had a couple of neighbors that had Triumphs.
Yeah.
So one guy down the road had one, and I'd go flip a bucket over and sit in their garage and watch them wrench. And I said, when I grow up, I'm going to have a Triumph. And so I picked the Triumph Scrambler 400X as my reward.
Yeah.
And I put 8,500 miles on it in the first year.
There you go.
And now I've got these 3 Triumph Tiger Cubs that kind of fell in my lap. So they're my bacon bikes. So
the bacon bikes.
Yeah,
we got one out here on display, yeah?
Yeah, this bacon number 2's out there. Mm-hmm. I'm riding bacon number 1.
Yeah.
And bacon number 3 is back on the stand.
Am I looking at it right here? Or I'm 2 to the left?
2 to the left there.
Okay, got it.
They're all 1960s 200cc Tiger Cubs, right shift.
Yeah.
Pretty cool bikes.
And so the last couple of years being here at Isle of Triumph, are you supporting with bacon as well, or are you just here for the vibes and the bike competition?
I'm here for the vibes. I got invited to be in the competition. I'm trying to learn a little bit more about what's going on. So it's Billy's Small Batch Bacon, but I've kind of done a little internal brand called Billy's Bold Adventure Bacon.
Okay.
The bacon for bikers, the bacon for boaters, the bacon for backpackers, the bacon for barbers, the guy right next door, the barber, cutting hair. I'm just trying to find a way to introduce my product because it travels so well.
And we're talking pre-cooked.
Yeah, well, all bacon is cured and smoked to well over 140 degrees. So throw it in your saddlebags. 3 days.
All bacon is So I'm getting bacon from the store. It is already. I could technically eat that.
You can eat it right out of the package.
Really?
USDA is going to tell you no, but their books tell you yes.
Well, I know we've just met a second time, Billy, but I'm the type of guy that eats a lot of raw things with ill advisement from my partner. There's like, please don't do that, Sam. But I'm like, what?
And people eat my bacon right out of the package all the time.
I mean, so I'm intrigued because I told you, I've been on the carnivore diet for the last 82 days.
I'm your guy.
I'm down 35 pounds.
It feels good, doesn't it?
Yeah. And I wore it well, but it's been an interesting experience. But I'm crushing bacon, and to know that I could be eating that raw, but it's been treated pre-cooked and all things to take it to 140. I'm gonna do some silly stuff with bacon.
So swing by. We've got a place in the swap meet area,
Okay.
and I'll be serving pork belly sliders tomorrow.
Oh, I can't wait to tell my
So
wife.
of course we'll do yours without the bun,
Yeah.
but and I'll send you home with some bacon.
Yes, please.
Yeah.
Yes, please. Well, so when you went from the corporate world into your own, you had your restaurant, you just saw bacon as a product that you're like, I can do something with that.
Well, it's interesting. So my dad sold packaging, empty bags and boxes.
Yeah.
So we would he'd throw my brother down in the car in Yazoo City, Mississippi, and we'd wake up in St. Louis, Cincinnati, Indianapolis, Chicago, New York.
Right.
And he was selling people bags and boxes to put their products in. And I visited a whole lot of food manufacturing facilities. And my dad wanted my brother and I to be Eagle Scouts. So I was about to become an Eagle Scout. And my dad said, tell me what you want to do. Your brother knows he wants to be a doctor. And he's a doctor. He delivers babies. I deliver bacon and burgers. And
similar but different.
Yeah, exactly. He goes, think about what you want to do. And I said, well, we travel all these places. We're taking people to breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And we go to these food manufacturing facilities. I want to do something in the food industry. So he introduced me to this butcher outside of our town who taught me how to break down all the animals, taught me how to smoke and cure meat. And then over the years, I'd always make a few batches. And then I just said, you know what? I want to make a bacon that stands on its own, not something somebody just wants to sprinkle on a salad or make it just a sandwich with. I want it to be a center of the plate, premium protein that a chef would say, that is what I want.
Yeah.
And that's what I do. It's one of the best bacons in America.
Well, I hate to be naive or tell on myself how ill-informed on bacon I am. I see it, I eat it as far as it goes. And bacon, generally to me, there's better bacon than others, obviously. You know, and your $1 million bacon or something like that, which is its own experience. But I've been missing out. I'm an uncultured swine.
Okay, I'll help you out
when it comes to swine.
Yeah. So when you're searching,
is it obvious? Like if I eat your bacon, I go, holy shit, this is really good bacon
all day long.
Okay,
it will be a game changer.
Damn,
so
intrigued.
I don't allow any hormones or growth antibiotics.
Is that what's traditional? That's what's usually coming in?
Yeah, there's third, fourth, fifth generation farmers that have been doing it right all along.
Yeah.
And then a lot of big players, gave it some of the bad rap. But you want a pig that's been treated right.
Yeah.
You want to know that it's not hemmed up in an 8x8 or a 12x12 for 8 months.
Yeah.
You want to know that it can go outside and play in the clover, go inside, get out of the rain, and coloring books. You want it to be treated right.
Yeah.
So you want a non-stressed animal that hadn't been injected or covered in stuff. And then when it gets into the curing process, you want to know that it's done right.
Yeah.
So we use brown sugar, real molasses, heavy salt. We coat those bellies and we let them cure for 8 days. I don't put some guy in a yellow hazmat suit and let him walk in there and spray it with liquid smoke or inject them with a cure. So after 8 days under refrigeration, they're cured. Then we smoke them using hickory.
Yeah.
There's a million different woods you can use out there, but hickory is available all over North America. And back in the days when people were curing meat, it had nothing to do with flavor. It wasn't anything to do with some chef. It was like, oh my gosh, I've just killed this big beast. I need to make sure it doesn't spoil and I can get my family through the winter. So pick my company if you want those things behind your bacon. I'm your guy.
Well, now I'm nervous too that you're going to ruin me to where traditional bacon's coming from. And, bless all these creatures' hearts that are out to feed us. And I truly wish I had the time and attention and budget to purchase my meat, with that intention. But it's just a reality that I'll end up at Costco and I don't know what I'm getting.
All bacon's pretty darn good.
Okay.
Where mine stands out is you're going to see a much different texture.
Yeah.
The taste.
How do you like your bacon? Is it a little chewy or is it a little crispy bacon?
It's more like ham.
Yeah.
I cut it super thick.
Okay.
Now, if you'll take it out of the package and put it on your tongue and do not chew, it's going to disappear.
Mm-hmm.
And it's going to go through flavor changes. It's going to go through different profiles. I don't want to really tell you because I want
to take the ride.
I want to follow up when you taste it, and because you're going to go through stages, and it's amazing. It's like a glass of wine.
I'm going to taste that hickory.
Yeah.
I'm going to taste that. Yeah.
Well,
and so then back to my previous, I'm being a carnivore diet right now. I'm avoiding carbs like the plague and sugars, obviously. when I'm eating bacon, is this something that like it's retaining a fair amount of sugar? Is that something I got to be conscious of?
So let's talk about that. When people cure meat, they're not really putting something in. The goal is to pull the liquid out and still give a little flavor. So if I encrust these bellies in brown sugar, real molasses, and the majority of it is the salt.
Yeah.
A lower percentage of the sugar.
Love me some salt.
So it's pulling out but giving a little flavor, but it's not throwing tons of carbs in there by any means. Whatsoever.
So when I just reference, I'm flipping over my Costco bacon, Kirkland. I see 0 carbs, 0
They're
sugars.
not kidding.
They're not kidding.
They're not kidding.
It has avoided the process of molasses and curing, or is something different, or it just doesn't work like that?
Brown sugar is made with molasses. White sugar is made with sugar cane or sugar beets. The brown sugar made with molasses works really well for my recipe, and it gives you Billy's bacon. I mean, it's there's no secret, but it's one of the 3 ingredients. Yeah.
Billy's bacon. Yeah. Well, so back to your adventure bacon, because I'm a big adventure guy. I'm on the road. I'm out road dogging. I'm stunt man, doing all these things. I got a crowd that's gonna dig some Billy's bacon. But what else do I need to know about bacon that I'm still missing that the average guy doesn't know?
You know, a cured meat, you ought to be able to throw it in your saddlebags or your backpack or your dry bag if you're paddling or something like that.
Yeah.
And it needs to get you 3, 4, 5, 7 days, and not stress about it.
Right.
Without.
And we're talking heat. We're talking.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to be fine.
Right.
And
well, what was the timing over the last 50 years where the bacteria and salmonella and all these things where it's like people are serving steaks well done, and bless my mother, but I ate a lot of chewy steak.
Yes,
I'm like, I needed ketchup. I'm like, I didn't know.
Right. You didn't know, and that's exactly right.
Yeah.
And now we're all foodies. And I mean, the Food Network has killed the corporate restaurant, and which is unfair because corporate restaurants, I was in one for 20 years, and I learned so much. And corporate restaurants get a bad rap. But a small restaurateur jumps at the chance to hire somebody who was trained by Ruby Tuesdays or Applebee's or
because
Chili's.
there's a standard.
Yeah, because they went through a true, proper training program. And those companies need to survive because they all started as one mom and pop shop.
As Billy's.
And I think they get a bad rap all the time, and it makes me mad.
Well, I can only speak from my vantage point. I'm a fan of all, I'll go down to your tchotchke, restaurant and sit and enjoy myself.
Get your flair.
Yeah. But even as of late, granted, I've been on my carnivore experience for a while, but fast food is arguably more expensive than your sit-down dining experience where I can get 9, because this is me. I like going to a restaurant because they're going to bring me what I want. I don't have to deal with it. They're going to clean it up, and I can have 9 iced teas.
Yeah.
I'm going to suck down whatever the liquid is I'm having, and they're bringing it, and they're happy about it.
Yeah.
Versus going to your drive-through experience where if you don't eat that food right then, it's going to turn into a brick, and then you're disappointed about it, and somehow it was $30, and you're like, what did I just do with myself?
Right. You're exactly right.
There's been a flip-flop. What's going on? It's just the prices, the product.
Food cost is ridiculous right now, and it all went up with COVID like everything else, but it hadn't gone down. And there's a million things to blame, but it's when you go to the grocery store, $20 doesn't get you much anymore.
No,
it's $50, $100 every time you're in there, and that's one bag sometimes.
Yeah.
And
I just had the unfortunate experience of I bought a chuck roll.
Yeah.
And I was like, I saw this on TikTok, and I was like, I can go get a full chuck roll, 26 pounds, cut that sucker up myself, and I got it down to $7 a pound.
Okay.
To enjoy several nice steaks.
Quite a few meals,
and I went back not but 2 weeks later, and my 26-pound chuck roll was now 22 pounds, and like a third is more expensive. I was like, oh, farts! I thought I had a cheat code.
I'm with you.
And now I put that chuck roll back.
Yeah. Funny thing is, I've been making my bacon for 8 years now.
How many freaking of those do you just slide into conversation?
We
do
make
you vacation in bacon and in Macon? While you're there, bring your own bacon.
So if you come to my restaurant, and you're watching the live music on the stage.
Oh, we got live music too.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Just behind the stage is my smokehouse.
Yeah.
So they're serenading my bacon. So,
That's right.
Yeah, serenaded by songwriters, savored by carnivores.
Yeah.
So it's a cool little gig. It's a restaurant. It looks like a bunch of tin roofs. It looks like a happy accident. And you walk in, and then you can pick a picnic table. You can order at the counter. You can order at the bar. You can get full service. You can bring your dog in. We got a menu for dogs. And then you can look up on the stage, listen to some live music. But right behind that wall is where the bacon is made. And then I have a bunkhouse for traveling motorcyclists, biker bunkhouse. We host a bike night. We call it Billy's Bacon, Burgers, and Bikes. It's the first Wednesday of every month. And it's 50 to 150 riders on any kind of bike you can imagine. Scooters.
Sure.
I mean, we want them all. So it's an oasis. We're just off Interstate 10 in between Mobile, Alabama, and Pensacola, Florida.
It's funny. I totally spaced. I'm going to be heading west on Tuesday via the 10. Pulling this.
Where are you going to be
starting? I'm from Atlanta to Los Angeles. And wouldn't I be on the 10 or is that the 40?
The 10 runs, you're going to be on the 40. You might get on the 10, but you'll be past me.
Well, how out of the way are you?
I'm 4 hours south of us.
That's substantial.
Yeah, it's a straight
How
shot
about my
south.
return trip?
Yeah. So
I'll catch you on the return.
Interstate 10 runs from the East Coast to the West Coast.
Yeah.
And it's the lowest interstate
That's right.
in the country.
Okay. I was optimistic there for a second. I was about to.
I'm only about 11 miles off the interstate.
Okay. Well, maybe the return trip I hit you up.
Orange Beach, Alabama, Gulf Shores, Alabama, we're on the way.
Okay.
And cool little joint.
No,
you would fit right in.
I'm happy to fit right in, and I'm pleased that after 2 years we're still making bacon, and that's successful and it's ever expanding.
It's going well. We're a little company. I have to scale this thing up.
Are you at that stage? You're ready to scale?
I'm at that stage where I have to scale. If you're interested in learning more about my brand, I'm easy to reach. I'm the only one answering my phone. You can call me, or you can find me on my website, BillEvesBacon.com.
Yeah, well, that is actually the time of the show where you get anything you want to bring attention to, shout out specifics. That camera right there, go for it. And so you're already on your way.
Jump on my YouTube channel, Billy's Bacon, Burgers, and Bikes, and it's BILLES. Yeah. Subscribe to our channel. Listen to we talk about bacon, we talk about burgers, we talk about bikes, we talk about my adventures. The bold adventures with bacon, of course.
Well, and you mentioned that you have these microphones. So on this YouTube channel, it's run like a similar podcast.
I'm not.
How do I become a guest?
Here's your invite.
Oh, excellent. All right.
My deal is I'm not recording as much as I tried to create an atmosphere where creators like yourself would want to come and know that they can plug and play really quick.
Oh, okay, got it.
So it's a studio, but it's hysterical. You got to come see it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I will add it to the short list of things to do, but I am eager to do it, and I am pleased to have. Oh, and then we're just gonna totally derail the whole podcast with Jimmy, but we'll save that one for later.
How do you know Jimmy?
I know him too well. But that said, I'm eager to try your bacon, and I'll swing by the spot over there. But I did have one more question. So I did an event passing through Memphis. They had a barbecue fest.
Yeah, I know it well.
And so I think it's like some of the largest barbecue
in the world.
Yeah. Are you at these events? Is that something that you...
I go sometimes as a judge.
Okay.
I go a lot of times as a guest.
Yeah.
And sometimes I MC some smaller ones. I've never MC'd that one. That would be a dream of mine to get to that stage.
Okay.
But I'm not afraid of a microphone.
Have Jimmy make a call.
Yeah. Billy likes to talk about bacon.
Billy likes to talk about bacon. Well, I dig it, man, and I appreciate your time, and I'm excited to spend the rest of this couple days with you.
Outstanding.
And we'll be trying that bacon soon. Go subscribe his channel, and if you're crazy enough, go taste his bacon, which I will eat raw in the next few hours.
Awesome. I always like to end it by saying, bacon on America.
What is this?
Bacon on.
Bacon on.
That's
like rolling on?
Yeah,
or
like rolling on. Or
bacon on America.
Bacon on.
I just love meat so much right now that this is just a good conversation for me because I'm hungry.
I'm going to take care of that.
All right. Well, cheers, sir. Appreciate it.
Cheers. This is a blast.
That's it, man.
Cool. I hope I did well for you.
You did great.
Cool.
I am really keen on eating that bacon raw, though.
Okay.
Because I just